Hi folks, it's Heather from County Mayo, Southern Ireland, at the cottage. I've been very busy the last week because the weather hasn't been quite as bad, so I spent a lot of time outside and a lot of time down the community centre. So yeah, I had somebody asking about me. Well, I don't really want to say too much, but I am 50. Oh, I'm coming up 59, and I came over from the Isle of Wight with my 4 dogs in my van and 8 boxes, a heater and a few bits and pieces, and yeah, made my way over here to a cottage that I had bought on the internet. I don't fly, I don't like flying, and I wanted to be with my dogs because they're very, very special. My 2 rehoming dogs and 2 rescue dogs. So I wanted them to be with me for the journey, and I'm glad I did that because it was a very stressful time. Probably one of the hardest things I think I've done. But anyway, yeah, the roof is finished. Oh, and I didn't take a picture of this before because I stupidly went and painted around the window frames in a different colour and decided it was just awful. So I've put it back to white, and what I'll do is pretty it up with some nice bright window boxes, I think. It's really difficult because where they put plastic windows in and everything, it's, you know, it's not that cottagey, but I'm pleased. I'm really pleased. And I finished painting the fascia board, so they've had a few coats of undercoat and a few coats of gloss, so that's really good. Yeah, so things are sort of marching on a bit. The grass has been growing phenomenally, and I have to cut that every few days. And my willows at the end are doing terrifically well, so dead chuffed with that. Yeah, and as time goes on, I'll be able to spend more time now, hopefully outside, finishing off and doing the garden. So I've only been here just over 3 months, so I'm really chuffed that I've actually, got something as major. I didn't do the roof, but as major as that done. Now she's watertight, I can sort of take a bit of a breath and, decide what I'm going to do inside, because that's a minefield. How many people have I tried to get in contact with that restore older cottages using natural products? Some of them say, oh yeah, we can do that and do this and do that, and it's really not original. And I've tracked down a company, it's called the Old Building Company in County Clare, but just for a consultation here it's €450. So I have to think hard about what I want to achieve with a property before I get them over, because or else I think it's just going to open up a minefield. But as I said before, I wanted to paint everything white, just patch up a few patches, and it's brightened the place up so much. I haven't painted the doors, they're full of woodworm, I've got to sort all that out, but I've got plenty of time now. So yeah, and more free flowers from the land. How pretty is that? Yes, got lots to do inside, but chuffed with these like Velux windows, although they're not called Velux. That has put quite a lot of light, even on a dull day now, into the actual, which is going to be the kitchen area. And I've got one in the back bedroom, which has made a huge difference. So yeah, my funny little window there, I can't remember if I said, but I've actually got a darling of a one, the other end, right in the little room behind there, that door there. And I found out a little bit of the history. It was a thatched cottage. It only had 3 rooms. So the porch and my room where I live in were additions in about 1945. And a relative said his I think his granddad bought it in 1935 as a thatched cottage, and then actually he did the extension. He was, I think, a stonemason. He did the extension himself. So yeah, so that was really nice. It was nice to meet sort of part of a family that actually had a connection here, and showed them around, and he was quite, yeah, he thought it was great. So perhaps it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, it's mine, and I'm trying to make the best of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope everyone's well and okay. Okay, take care folks, bye bye.